This time we're going to remember to get our warnings in nice and early, so I don't have to edit them in saying post really makes it seem a lot more generous than perhaps it deserves to be, but edit it in after the fact. Vampire the Masquerade is Bloodlines, not Redemption. This game is one of the all-time classics, and like many of the all-time classics, it is so much better experienced if you play it rather than watching me play it. It's also quite a short game, so this is the third episode. If you've not played it and you've watched any of the others and you've enjoyed it up to this part, and you think this could be something you're remotely into on any level, even if you're just interested to see what happens on the Let's Play, honestly, just bail on this Let's Play, because you'll get more from it. I can't persuade everyone, but this is more played, I think, in mind for people who already know the game. As I say, a lot of the exploration is going to be lost, and it's a game that's more, I think, enjoyable on a personal thing anyway. But hey ho. The other warning: if you are going to proceed and you don't know the game, and you don't, you're like, I think this looks terrible. I don't think I'd ever want to play it. But you still want to watch it. Vampire the Masquerade is a horror game that had an 18 certification, when it was released in the UK. It does contain strong violence and some quite violent concepts. If you think, and it contains sexual content as well. If you are bothered by that in any way, I suspect you might be, I can't list the list of things and potential triggers that might be involved, but if you have any doubt on that, then it might be best to switch off. With that said, we're not going to switch off, we're going to switch straight back on. When last we left, excuse me, it's also a drinking episode, by the way, just in case that triggers you. Okay. When last we left off, I think we had... Oh, no, it hasn't crashed. Okay, we'll be prone to crashing. Yes, we accepted the quest from Jeanette to go and wreck the art gallery, but we needed to wreck it discreetly. Do we have, by the way, any... If we go to the log... we have 2 experience points, which is a little bit like 3 experience points, except it's not. Okay. I don't know what megahertz computer. I don't remember that. Mind you, I don't remember vast chunks of this game, so I guess I shouldn't worry too much. We're a little low on blood, aren't we? I think maybe we should go and try and find a bit.
Hey, hold on a minute there. I'm afraid you're committing a 351. That's trespassing on private property. I'm gonna have to ask that you vacate the premises immediately, or I'm afraid I'll be forced to bring you to the end.
Didn't you get the call?
Huh? What call are you talking about there, Chief?
Well, the artist pissed off the director, so I had to pull their art from the show.
And who might you be then, Chief?
Oh. I'm the museum director's assistant.
Yeah? That pay well? Just taking one look at you, I'd say no. No shame in that. Us working class folks gotta look out for our own. You get a promotion out of it. How about buying an old chunk of bear claw and a cup of joe?
Deal.
Look, I'll let you in, but I'll be filing a 62A on this when I get back to the security station after my shift. And just so you're aware.
I expect that, but 45B as well, just to make sure.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, who wouldn't file a 45B, huh? Everyone knows about 45B. Anyway, go ahead on in and you have yourself a nice night.
So I have to listen to this fairly Wait, are we just immediately in? Oh no, he's just standing there and letting us in. Okay, that's fine. And we might as well save that so we don't have to put up with that again when things inevitably go wrong in this next bit. Okay, seeing things that aren't there. I suspect, can we lockpick that? Petty larceny. Yeah. It's probably going to be the better way to go. Where is that police officer going? Oh, it's a gamble. It's in broad daylight. But yeah, got away with that. Just isolated enough. Cool. Nevertheless, I'm slightly panicked, so I think we'll go for a Santa Monica hub thing. I was going to say something, I've completely forgotten what it was. Can't have been that good, can it? Okay. Right. Yes, I vaguely recall this. Okay, so firstly... Huh? Okay. There is the charity box man. Right, and then... Yes, so Cain slays Abel. Cain spurns Lilith. Cain cursed by God. Cain meets Lilith. Right, okay. So I guess we'll go... Well, I think we needed a knife, didn't we? Not that we're going to be very good at using it, but... Okay. Alright, so I think it's... I would guess just that. Oh, and it's Cain slays Abel first. No. Okay. I'm not very biblical, so you'll have to forgive me on this. Cain's cursed by God. It meets Lilith. And this is what? Oh dear. Ah. And we get... It's not Bloodbath, it's Blood Strike. This is not going to work, right? Oh gosh, she's got... Well, do we have... not trance, maybe. It's going to need that. So that won't heal, so... Right, okay. Do we, by any chance, have... I can't remember the buttons to this. Okay, well, that didn't last very long, did it? I think we're probably just better off with fists. Yeah, that's it. I'll mince that way. Yeah. Okay, well that really hurt. did okay there. Can we inventory? I think this is probably the point where we use some blood packs, honestly. Yeah, because that'll heal. I think we've got him. I think we've got him. Yeah, piss off. Right, sensational. We've only gone and done it. And even though we took an absolute metric load of damage, we've at least got out of this. Right, okay, so we have got 5 points. Cost 4 to up our physical attributes to level 2. Charisma is kind of nice. Appearance is really not that important, but it is something I find myself wanting to take. I don't know what that says about me. Wits, maybe. Range combat or exception, or we could try and focus down brawl, probably be useful, or just. I think we go that for now. And we could go to the bathroom. No, it's fine. Okay. Now, whoop. We will try and get a feed in on this because I think we have something to respond to soon. What's that person? Oh, is this Bloodstrike or what? I don't know what that means. I guess it. Yeah, I guess it was whoever was targeted. Okay, fine. Gonna go that way? No, why would you go that way? We might be able to get a. I think it. To be fair to it, I think it is going up slightly on the left-hand side. Yes, it is. Yeah, so we do heal, just not as quickly as the others. Okay, fine. Right, we'll see if we can charm the young lady in here. Hello.
I missed you. Did you miss me?
Terribly. Let me show you how sorry I am. Right. Fantastic. Okay. That's something. What's the two of them? Like something. The outfits. Okay, well I guess I'll go around the other way. Nope. Soft locked.
It's all fun.
Yeah, there is. Okay, so but can we?
Jeez, is this place always so dead?
I'm here now, so the party's officially started. I say that all the time.
Really? And what are you bringing to the party, huh? Got anything I can't get out in Arizona? Everyone at this place is so straight edge.
I don't need drugs. I can share my ecstasy with you.
Now you've got me curious.
Come here and I'll show you why I killed the cat.
Until sunrise. Want to come play with me?
Right, great. Fabulous. Now we can go and say hello and say to Jeanette, we've sorted us all out for you. And hopefully nothing more complex will happen. Maybe take this down.
You. What were you thinking?
Aye.
How could you give her that item from the hotel? Do you know what she did with it?
Wait, aye.
She threw it into the Pacific. Do you know what this means? It means that I can't get rid of the spirit now, which means that that property is useless to me. And to make matters worse, someone's just gone and ruined my event at the gallery.
Uh-oh.
Shut up! I thought I could control my sister as long as Tongue was out of the picture, but nothing's changed. Because of them, I'm in a worse position than I was before. The Ocean House is worthless. So our business is forfeit. The feud is on.
You're a rational professional woman. Certainly there's something I can do.
I made some threats against my sister. Idle threats, involving fire and her impious satin sheets. She took them quite seriously, and is avoiding me. I went to meet with her, and explained that they were said in the heat of the moment. I asked her to meet me at the Surfside Diner, to reconcile. But I'm busy with the club and my other endeavors. I'd like you to go to the diner and promise her that I don't plan to take any action against her. Wait for her in the back booth, near the phones.
If the Baron of Santa Monica wants her sister back, I'll get her sister back.
For all her unwholesome diversions and irritating disruptions, I should be less tolerant of her. She is my sister, however, and I suppose I'm obligated to forgive her her trespasses. I did sire her after all. Please, be quick about it.
Cool. Do we yet have access to this? Doesn't look like it. Shame. Oh, hello. Right, okay, cool. Well, I'm not going to labour on that. Let's just get going. One. Thank you. I hope the sound's okay. It's a little hard for me to tell. It almost sounds like there's a bit of feedback on it. I've tried... Like I can't turn it down... Bloody hell, you're up and running again quickly, aren't you? Yeah, it's a little hard for me to tell what's going on with no sound, but you know. Right, anyway, hello everyone. We are going to save the game before we go in the diner, because guess what? This is not going to go great for us, and we are going to take Blood Strike, because that's the sort of person we are. Yep, I see you. That's fine. It's fine, you keep shooting. Okay. See, I want to get the blood back, which is why I'm sort of standing still rather than strafing. Can we? There we go. Problem is that means I get shot. Oh. Easy does it. A little. Hello? Of course I'll save you, but first time out.
Therese knew it was you at the gallery all along. She set you up and... Did you hear that? She's crazy. She paid those thieves for a hit. She'll kill anyone who gets in the way of her becoming the dog of Santa Monica.
Okay, I'm coming over. Goodbye.
Hurry! I don't know how much longer I have.
Yep, I'm on my way. But first... I think I can do this. But firstly, hello. So Sorry, I'm just hungry.
By the way, you're not supposed to be here for
No, whatever. Let's go save Jeanette. Did you see this coming?
You stay out of this. To think anyone would risk their life for this filthy, tainted waste of blood. This will just make it easier to kill both of you. Help! Save me and I'll help you find Bertram. I swear! Shut up, Jeanette. I warned you to stay away from Tongue. He's turned you against me. I always looked out for you, but you couldn't stand my success. You had to meddle, didn't you? I didn't want it to end like this, but you forced me. You never gave me any credit for anything, Therese. I was the one calling the shots. Bertram was dancing on my leash. How does it feel to know that I beat you?
Yeah.
Oh, I just knew you'd come to save me. I promise you, if you help me out of this, I'll make sure you find Bertram. I swear. With Therese out of the way, I can do a lot more than just that for you.
Yeah.
Isn't it obvious? I'm about to rid the night of this deviant, backstabbing whore. Do you realize that despite her condition, she still fornicates with kind, no less? So despicable. So unclean. You're one to talk, dear sister. Or should I say daddy's little girl? Do you want to know just how depraved the Baron of Santa Monica can be? Shut up, Jeanette. You'd love the world to think you're a saint. When you thought I was asleep, I used to hear Father come in at night. I heard him whisper how much he loved you in your ear before he... Don't finish that sentence, or you're dead.
Come on, Jeanette.
Had his way with you. And he didn't have to force you. You went limp and became his plaything. Do you think I didn't hear it? Night after night? Always the obedient daughter until... Shut up. Just shut up! That's right, Jeanette. No one wants to hear your lies. I was the good girl. You were the wicked one. And despite that, I've always covered up your mistakes. I've taken care of you. And this is how you repay me. Taken care of me. You've done nothing but keep me down. Blame me for every mistake. Did you expect me to let you rule my life until the end of time? No, sister. You've had it coming since our last sunrise. Is that right, dear? If it wasn't for me, you would have never survived this long. Remember? They tried to separate us, but I refused. I chose this life and brought you into it so that we could stay together. Obviously, you've forgotten.
Doesn't really know what to talk.
She's a control freak. People, things, emotions. If she can't control something, she gets rid of it. And you're a wild animal. You'll rub up against anything that'll take you in for the night. Then when you're stuffed and bored, you bite the hand that fed you.
If it wasn't for Jeanette, maybe.
As I said, to trust Jeanette is to trust a famished jackal not to eat you while you sleep. Therese will never let you live. You disappointed her. I used you, yes, but I didn't try to have you killed. Therese has no problem with killing, do you? Remember Father? Father loved me. I was a good girl. I always did what I was told. You always hated that he loved me. You disobeyed him. You brought men home when he wasn't there. You were an awful daughter to him.
Happened to your father, Trey?
I was always good to Father, but Jeanette made him miserable. Over the years, it all became too much for him. I think she broke his heart, so he killed himself right in our room. Killed himself? Therese. You placed his finger on the trigger once you blew his mind all over the silly clown wallpaper. Right after he found me in your bed and thought I was you. He was always angry at you. You drove him to drink. When he died, he was in torment. As I recall, he died with a smile on his face. The police sure did. They broke us up for a little while, remember? The first thing you did after your escape was find me. Enough! Don't say another word about that. So, sweet sister, is this how it has to end? I admit I always knew this night might come. Well, any message you want me to give Father? An apology? A love letter?
Give me the gun.
I should turn this on you next, but I won't. Without Jeanette's assistance. Tongue, you're no threat. I'll call off the feud if that will get you out of my city.
Oh, that wasn't how I wanted it to go. I thought I was on course.
An abandoned oil tank at the old gas station. I'll tell him that one condition of a truce is that he help you. Our business then is finally complete. What you witnessed here, not a word to anyone.
Ah. Duh. So, okay, so firstly, like, they're absolutely brilliant. Like, and knowing about the world, I mean, like, some people saw it straight away. I sailed past me. Maybe I was too drunk or high when I first played it or whatever. But Therese is a classic Ventrum, and Jeanette is a classic Toreador. But of course, it's one person and it's a Malkavian, and I absolutely love it. And I actually think, to be fair, I mean, like, obviously, you know, there's some fairly grim content and details going in there to all that business. But I think it's pretty well written as well, to be fair. I think a lot of the time you see that in video games and it's done quite hamly. I am disappointed that I didn't get them to give the gun. Can we do it again? Or is that how do people feel about the saves coming on this? Because I've done it in the past where I must admit I've never had it like Therese living. I've had it where Jeanette lives. I've had it where there's a sort of compromise solution, which is interesting. So this is really fucking good writing, by the way. This is really like, incredibly stylized, but really good writing. I am sad that Jeanette's gone. I don't necessarily like we could talk, by the way, about as an ex-psychiatric nurse in the British psychiatric system, I have opinions on multiple personality disorder as a technical diagnosis. I don't think it's a sensible way to diagnose people. I've certainly never, in all my working years, seen something where I thought that wasn't something that was constructed in part by the very system that offered it. You know, I think, like, most of the time, obviously, you know, I haven't seen every patient across the world, but, like, a lot of the time, the fact that multiple personality disorder exists as a diagnosis enables people to use that as a way of filling their problems. And when you don't have that as much of an option, then you start viewing things just kind of within, I don't know, emotionally unstable personality disorder and borderline personality disorder frameworks. And that works, like, both for patients and you know, for clinicians. But as a literary device for this, yeah, I think that's great. And I think if you want to talk about the conditions that lead to this, then like, it's like, yeah, that'll do it. They are a brilliant character, absolutely brilliant. But I can't hack it. I'm sorry. I'm going to reload and have another pop at it because Therese just looks so sad. Oh, is it? Oh, by the way, back here. Fine. Hello. Okay, we don't seem to be doing a phenomenal job there, but whatever. Cool. We might as well save outside the door because I really do. You know, and we've perhaps talked about this with different play styles of play. I am definitely somebody. I mean, I guess maybe it comes down to kind of like gamifying the system a touch. Can I? Are you literally? I did terribly. Let me show you how sorry I am. Blah blah blah. Oh, okay, so she isn't fully restored, so we can have no. Alright, let's just take that. Hello. Yeah, like, I'm somebody who likes to get a good result out of stuff. Whereas other people are much more like, well, that's how it happened, that's how it's going to be. Hello? I imagine this probably is very irritating for a lot of people, but this is how it kind of works for me. Alright. Let's see.
You stay out of this. To think anyone would risk their life for this filthy, tainted waste of blood. This will just make it easier to kill both of you. Help! Save me and I'll help you find Bertram. I swear! Shut up, Jeanette. I warned you to stay away from Tongue. He's turned you against me. I always looked out for you, but you couldn't stand my success. You had to meddle, didn't you? I didn't want it to end like this, but you forced me. You never gave me any credit for anything, Therese. I was the one calling the shots. Bertram was dancing on my leash. How does it feel to know that I beat you?
Jeanette?
Oh, I just knew you'd come to save me. I promise you, if you help me out of this, I'll make sure you find Bertram. I swear. With Therese out of the way, I can do a lot more than just that for you. Isn't it obvious? I'm about to rid the night of this deviant, backstabbing whore. Do you realize that despite her condition, she still fornicates with kind, no less? So despicable. So unclean. You're one to talk, dear sister. Or should I say daddy's little girl? Do you want to know just how depraved the Baron of Santa Monica can be? Shut up, Jeanette. You'd love the world to think you're a saint. When you thought I was asleep, I used to hear Father come in at night. I heard him whisper how much he loved you.
Sorry, by the way, if you were triggered by this and now getting put through it a second time. No, go on, Jill.
He had his way with you, and he didn't have to force you. You went limp and became his plaything. Do you think I didn't hear it? Night after night? Always the obedient daughter until... Shut up. Just shut up!
Stop it, Jeanette.
That's right, Jeanette. No one wants to hear your lies. I was the good girl. You were the wicked one. And despite that, I've always covered up your mistakes. I've taken care of you. And this is how you repay me. Taken care of me. You've done nothing but keep me down. Blame me for every mistake. Did you expect me to let you rule my life until the end of time? No, sister. You've had it coming since our last sunrise. Is that right, dear? If it wasn't for me, you would have never survived this long. Remember? They tried to separate us, but I refused. I chose this life and brought you into it so that we could stay together. Obviously, you've forgotten.
What?
She's a control freak. people, things,
I'm
emotions.
just gonna end
If
up
she
choosing
can't
the exact
control
same
something,
option as
she
last
gets
time.
rid of it. And you're a wild animal. You'll rub up against anything that'll take you in for the night. Then when you're stuffed and bored, you bite the hand that fed you.
Gotcha.
Therese will never let you live. You disappointed her. I used you, yes, but I didn't try to have you killed. Therese has no problem with killing, do you? Remember Father? Father loved me. I was a good girl. I always did what I was told. You always hated that he loved me. You disobeyed him. You brought men home when he wasn't there. You were an awful daughter to him.
What happened to your father, Therese?
I was always good to Father, but Jeanette made him miserable. Over the years, it all became too much for him. I think she broke his heart, so he killed himself right in our room. Killed himself? Therese. You placed his finger on the trigger once you blew his mind all over the silly clown wallpaper. Right after he found me in your bed and thought I was you. He was always angry at you. You drove him to drink. When he died, he was in torment. As I recall, he died with a smile on his face.
I can't believe you killed your own
The
father.
police sure did.
They broke us up for a little while, remember? The first thing you did after your escape was find me.
Enough! Don't say another word about that.
So, sweet sister.
Is this how it has to end? I admit I always knew this night might come.
Well, any message you want me to give Father? An apology?
A love letter?
Right. I'm sure it was.
I should turn this on you next, but I won't. Without Jeanette's assistance. Tongue, you.
Okay. Right. No, I'm sorry. Like, apologies. Just skip forward until the bit where we're not in this room, because I'm really, like, I'm not sure what the first time I did this, I got the right result, but have I done something different this time? We are going to skip through the dialogue, I think, if we
You
can.
stay out of this. To think anyone. Help!
Yeah.
Shut up, Jeanette. You
Yeah,
never
yeah.
take.
Credit for anything. What's going on here?
Isn't it obvious? You're one to talk.
Shut up.
You'd love
Oh.
to.
Go on, Jeanette.
Had his way with you. Shut up.
Go on, Jeanette.
Would you like to tell the story?
She makes herself out to be the virgin queen of the night. Pious as a nun, stable as the Earth's orbit.
It's all an act, isn't it?
I'm the good girl. You're the wicked one. You've done nothing but plot against me when I had our best interests at heart. And despite that, I've always covered up your mistakes. I've taken care of you. And this is how you repay me? Taking care of me. You've done nothing but... Is that right, dear?
Okay. Doesn't give you the right
She's a
time.
control freak, and you're a wild animal.
So this is all say. Hey, hold on,
As I
yeah.
said, Therese will never let you live. You did Father love you.
What happened to your father, Jeanette?
Father came home drunk one day and mistook me for Therese. Because I'd fallen asleep in her bed. Don't listen to her. She's lying.
Therese walked in while he was there, and she saw me lying with him, and so she went to the closet and pulled out his hunting shotgun,
Loaded it with deer shot and blew his mind out all over the silly clown wallpaper. That's a lie. Father killed himself because of Jeanette. She made him miserable.
As I recall, he died with a smile on his face.
The police sure did. Enough.
So, sweet sister.
I killed her. I didn't want her to go. I only wanted her to change.
You understand, don't you? Poor Therese.
You wanted to find Bertram. He's at the old gas station in an empty oil tank. He'll help you because I'll ask him to. But you must keep your tongue tight about what happened this night. Understand?
Yeah, I understand.
Don't hesitate to come see me once in a while. I'm going to be so lonely without Therese. I may need someone like you.
So, Jeanette living is like
Maybe you could come by and share.
the more. Oh, it's an interesting one. But I kind of like really am holding out. I can't remember how. Like, I literally, the first time I did it, I managed to get the gun. And okay.
You stay out of this. Help! Shut up! You never get.
Yeah. Okay. What's going on here?
Isn't it obvious? You're one to shut up.
Just trying to think about like what I thought about when I was there. Go on, Jeanette.
Had his way. Shut up.
Go on, Jeanette.
Would you like to tell I'm the good taken? Is that right?
Okay, you're right.
She's a
So,
control and
yeah.
you're a what?
if it won't, yeah.
As I said, Therese will never let you live.
Yeah. Okay, fine. What happened to your father, Jeanette?
Father came up to
Yeah,
us. Therese what?
okay.
That's a lot, as I recall.
Can't believe you could
The
have done
police
that.
sure did. Enough. So
Give me the gun. No. I guess maybe it's an attribute thing.
I should turn this on you next, but I won't.
Right. Okay. I don't know. Maybe it's maybe there's nothing we can do.
You stay out of this. Help! Shut up, Jeanette. You never gave me it. Isn't it? You're one. Shut. You don't.
Go on,
That's
Jeanette.
what. Shut.
Go on, Jeanette.
I'm the good girl taken care of. Is that right? She's a control and you're
I guess we just stick up for.
Therese, father loved me.
What happened to your father, Jack?
Father, don't listen to her. Therese what? That's a lot, as I recall. The police sure. Enough. So.
I guess there's one other option with it, which is
I should turn this on you next, but I won't. Without Jeanette's assistance. Tom, you.
okay. Kind of fades.
Tons hiding out in an abandoned oil tank at the old.
Right. Right. Let's try one last thing. Cause I'm just curious now, like the system element to it, as much as the emotional thing in it. We're just gonna alternate.
You stay out of this. Help! Shut up! You never gave me any credit.
Okay. 1, 2, Therese.
You're one to talk. Shut up. You love the world of don't.
1
That's
each.
way with you. And shut up.
1 to Therese.
Taken care. Is that right?
1 to
She's a
Jeanette.
control freak, and you're a wild animal.
1
As I
to
said, to trust you.
Therese.
Therese will never father love me.
1 to Jeanette.
Killed himself. He was always, as I recall.
1
But
to.
you shouldn't. I'm afraid, sister. I must write your ending in this family song. I want you to know I do so with great anguish and disappointment. I had such hopes that you'd change for the better with my guidance. So, sweet sister, is this how it has to end? I admit I always knew that.
Right.
I should turn this on you next, but I won't. Without Jeanette's assistance. Tom, you, you're no regret. I'll call off the feud if that will get you out of my city.
Okay. Well, I guess it's kind of the least interesting of the three.
Tung's hiding out in an abandoned oil tank at the old gas station. I'll tell him that one condition. Do try to stay cautious. I hate to see one so promising meet an end because of wayward trust in another. I may have need of someone like you in a few years, if you're still around.
Right. Maybe it was because we didn't hack stuff, or like maybe there were triggers. I don't know. This was our original response, so I guess we just run with that. What do you think of the writing anyway with that? I mean, I think that, like I said, I think it's really good. Like, you know, maybe to everyone else that's like just dead obvious, but I thought it was top. Genuinely sad that Jeanette's gone, but would have been sad if Therese had gone. You know, there's just, yeah. Oh, by the way, did we? I suppose we've got actually some quest log stuff we can do. Oh, it looks like we violated the Masquerade at some point, which is, you know, not something I'm going to worry a great deal about, but yeah, still. We've already got 1 point in stealth, so we don't necessarily need more at this point. Subterfuge is okay. Yeah, I mean, I don't think we necessarily need that. I think if anything, I would take computers. Just get that up nice and high. There you go. Oh, this is a Nosferatu if you've not seen one before.
So don't bother with the introductions, fledgling. I know who you are.
Oh, apparently I can't drink after using that.
The news travels down the Kindred grapevine like wildfire. And that courtroom spat between LaCroix and Nines Rodriguez is a juicy little morsel. And you in the middle. How interesting. Oh, you did you? Well, I wasn't worried. So why did you need to find me? What did you need?
That's at last, McGee.
Oh, never mind. The warehouse, though. I've been watching the place. The Sabbat has a bunch of low-life humans working day and night to move stuff through there. There's some major staging going on. As far as I can tell, the humans seem to know the score from the way they've been talking. I think most of them have aspirations of joining the next graduating class of shovelheads. Ugh, losers. Yeah, the Sabbat like everyone to know just who they're dealing with. So if you get in there and have to bust a few heads, don't feel bad. Think of it as upholding the Masquerade. Yes, I can. Just tell me when you're ready, and we'll leave. Once you're there, however, you're on your own. You'll have to get into the place and plant the explosives in the middle office to take the whole structure down. All right, I guess. Come back when you're ready to go. But don't be too long, fledgling. This isn't really something we planned around your schedule.
Yeah, well, deal with it. Okay, cool. One thing with Vampire the Masquerade, which Bloodlines, which I quite like, is the fact that there's not necessarily that many. Yeah, so we failed spiritual release. When did we last save it? Like, when was this? That was before we attacked a policeman. Was it before we did? What's in our inventory? No, so we had given Therese the yeah, and to steal that. So we'd have to go back and do that even further. This is you can literally see the dates and times on this. So yeah, so we should have the pendant in our thing, but we have to deny it to Jeanette. This might be literally the thing that makes the difference. I know we're going to have to go back a little way, but you know, most of those fights weren't terribly difficult anyway. Hiya.
How odd. I was just having naughty thoughts about you. You made quite an impression earlier. Did you come up just to cheer lonely little me?
Yes, as a matter of fact, I did. I can still think of it.
Really? Do I...
Right, okay, we've seen these before, so...
What else, Wade Kitten?
Yeah, okay, fine.
So... I'm not just some silly doll, you know. All my life, my sisters made me out to be a joke. She told you I was an embarrassment, didn't she? That I couldn't tie my shoes, let alone hold on to something for her. Is that it?
No, please go.
She's always belittling me. She's the smart one. She's the favorite. She's the successful one. Well, that's not fair. I'm not a fool. This club's success is just as much my doing as it is hers.
I understand, but still don't get it.
Do you understand what it's like to have your own flesh and blood ripping you apart on a daily basis for 2 lifetimes? Can you?
No. Sorry to hear that, you know, I really need to...
Fine. You hold on to it. Since you're so willing to brave that big spooky place for my darling sister, how about doing a teensy tiny favor for little troubled me?
What will put a smile on that face?
Do you know Gallery Noir down the street?
Yeah.
What happened? The whole event's...
Who are you gonna...
I promise this won't take long.
Alright, I'll go to
I'm sure Therese will be thrilled to honor your agreement.
I'll be back soon.
Oh, and there
That
was
one.
something about the paintings.
Right, fabulous. Okay. So I think maybe that was the difference. I don't think we've actually done much else otherwise here. We're going to need to feed on the 2. There's a phrase that they use for them, but I forget what it is.
I missed you.
I did terribly. Let me show you how sorry I am. Okay, that'll do. And then if we can go up top, and can we get up top? Yeah, just about. Hello.
Sheesh, is this place...
Wasted dead, I'm here. It started. Drugs, don't need drugs. Can I show you kill the cat? Oh yeah, all night long. All night. All night long, all night. Cool. There that goes, and we are out of here. So, first, I suppose we don't even really need to go and speak with the guard yet, do we? We can just go here and just go in. Or maybe he stood there. Okay, cool. No, I guess we are going to go past him. Fine.
Hey,
Yeah, didn't get the call. Well, no, it's just the
like
director.
Ruby then, Chief.
I'm the musician
Yeah?
assistant. Payroll, blah, deal.
Look,
Yeah, blah, blah, blah. That's it. But okay, good. So he's going to open that door. Not that it matters in the slightest, because we're going to go through this door. Okay. F2. No, not F2. F1. Okay. So it was slaying Abel, cursed by Jod, meets Lilith, okay, yeah, good. Okay, you're great and all, but no, okay. shit, that's all specs. Bollocks. Okay. I might even just be able to win the one-on-one with this because we're kind of combat heavy. Right, okay, let's soften up a bit more of that. Okay, that is not so good. Okay, that's fine. Can we get on the inventory? Use one of those blood packs. Very nice. Oh, we're a magic user, which means we'll magically use our fists to deck you in the face. Good. Fabulous. We'll keep that going. We've still got all specs going for what that's worth. And well, there's our money as well. So I think that should be okay. And yes, I'm increasingly thinking that this was the difference. We should, I think, as well be able to get a recharge. Yes, we can.
Did you miss me?
Terribly. Let me show you how sorry I am. Very cool. I used to go to so many clubs like this when I was younger.
Hey, you.
Nice, get sugar. Play with me?
Come play with me?
Yes, as I said, I do. Fab. Right, then we can save the game. We'll go back as War. I will not miss waiting for these doors to close so I can press these buttons. That's one thing that I won't miss about Santa Monica.
You. What were you thinking?
Alright.
The museum. That was my event. Did you think I wouldn't find out?
But
Shut up. I thought I could control my sister as long as Tongue was out of the picture. But nothing's changed. I should have expected that you'd succumb to Jeanette's influence like all the others. But how dare you!
I don't know why I'm saying that. I did do
Don't
it.
lie to me! Jeanette already confessed she tricked you into doing it. It was probably all Tongue's idea. I'll deal with them later. But that's still no excuse for you ruining my museum.
Technically, it's an art gallery. I brought in the item from the ocean.
Excellent. I'll take that. However, Jeanette claimed you did it for her. But let's say I believe you. After all, you've acted decently and rationally up to now. I imagine you'd still like me to call off the feud.
Yes.
There's only one problem. If Tongue gets word that I threatened Jeanette, which he most certainly already has, it's not likely he'll believe me. So, in order to call off the feud, you're going to have to convince Jeanette to forgive me first.
Santa Monica's most powerful kindred. We have to.
I made some threats against my sister. Idle threats, involving fire and her impious satin sheets. I asked her to meet me at the Surfside Diner to reconcile, but for all her unwholesome diversions and irritating disruptions, I should...
Alright, cool. Do we have just like while we're here? So we've got this now. What if we did this at this point? Does that give us enough hacking skill to get into at least Jeanette's emails? Oh yes. Wishes, fuck's sake, yeah. Friday night. Mikey, hey, what are you doing Friday night? I was thinking about stopping by the club. Maybe we can do some dancing. Very nice. from Therese. Slot had a middle in peasants hit even that disgusting Nosferatu, no less. Next. Disgusting. I'm not the one who let the Masquerade touch me. Can't you see that he's trying to tear us apart to take over the city? How could you? And now my gallery too. I'm going to show you a little something, Jeanette. The sun. Oh dear. Not the best. If we go to contacts, and we should now have enough here. Call me. Fuck. Okay. Mikey. 5 stars. Okay. At yahooligan.vtm. VTM being Vampire the Masquerade. Very nice. Bertie, that's Bertie. Yeah. Bertram Tongue, 2 stars. Arthur. Was that Arthur Kilpatrick, was it? Yeah, 1. I can't remember who Jeff is. 4. Sarah. Okay, 4, good. And Jack. A full 5. Good work, Jack. Jack was from the tutorial. I should recall. Right, we can't get into that bit yet, unfortunately, but we might be able to at the end. So we now know everybody who Jeanette has, well, who has been banged by the folks at the Asylum Club. So there's that. I think because, yeah, Ghost Taunts the Mansion. It's like, okay, so we got the extra experience from that, so that's there. If we can get some more experience, can we please? I mean, I know it's just saved us, but like, this kills me. Like all this extra stuff here. Partially kills me because it's there. Right, let's go to the diner. We'll probably just run up and get them, but we won't. We'll go. Hello. But you have reckoned without my... Well... Excellent. Is he gonna run? Where are they? Nearly all that stuff. Hello. Terribly sorry about that. She's refused to.
Curious about your refusal to take part in her design. So she sent those curious. Drop by. We'll take care of it. Crazy! Help!
Okay. Got a what? I've seen that before. At this point, right, whatever. I mean, we don't really care about that. So, was this what broke the? We'll have other masquerades. So.
I missed you.
Yep. Cool. That'll do. 1, Come on. Right. I don't think we've got any backsies this time, but...
You. I'm really sorry it had to end this way. I truly am. You seemed promising, but you've been tainted by the stink of my sister's schemes. And now I'm going to make sure she never double-crosses me again. Listen to her. She'll kill us both. Save me and I'll help you find Bertram. I swear. Shut up, Jeanette. I warned you to stay away from Tom. You never gave me any credit for anything, Therese. I was the one calling the shots. Bertram was dancing on my leash. How does it feel to know that I beat you?
Yeah, there we go. Way better.
Isn't it obvious? I'm about to rid the night of this deviant, backstabbing whore. Do you realize that you're one to talk? Shut up, Jeanette. Don't finish. Don't you want to hear what happened? How she became the pillar of the community she is today? Shut up. Just shut up! Don't try and stop me. I've had to overlook her treachery, her seduction, relations with my enemies, and the consequences of it. But I won't endure her any longer. Endure me? Dear sister, you've done everything you could to smother me. You love to bury me in your closet, along with all your other skeletons. I'm the good girl. You're the wicked one. You've done nothing but plot against me, when I had our best interests at heart. And despite that, I've always covered up your mistakes. I've taken care of you. And this is how you repay me? Taken care of me. You've done nothing but... Is that right, dear? If it wasn't for me, you would have never survived. She's a control freak. People. And you're a wild animal. I don't think that's possible. How could I ever think to trust her again? Trust me? Who could trust you after what happened with Father Dearest? Father loved me. I was a good girl. I always did what I...
That's all in the past.
Father came home drunk one day and don't listen to her. Therese walked in while he was there. That's a lot, as I recall.
What happened to you?
Why? How will this time be any different?
I don't think you could live without the other.
I'd be better off without her. Have you been paying attention? Oh, yes, Therese. Without me, you'd be free to remake this city in your own image. It'd be the first beachfront morgue.
And you should do it with the power working together would get you.
Therese doesn't like to share. Jeanette's irresponsible. She's undependable. A venture like mine requires class and distinction, which is something a pigtailed, face-painting harlot does not lend very well. You do have a way with words, sister. You're right. I'm not in the same class, am I? I mean, murderers are so respectful these days.
Therese let you know.
More responsibility. So that she can ruin every opportunity I give her? Of course. You're the only one who can secure zoning permits and shake hands. I'd never be able to keep up.
Jeanette's not
But I only do it for attention and out of love. You do it because you're vindictive and jealous, and you deserve it.
If you call Therese in this place equally, then
She would stop treating me like a child if she would start behaving like a rational adult.
Most have got more than
Yes,
that.
there was a time. When I was a child, I didn't have many friends. I suppose Jeanette was the only one. We never did get to go out of the house much. Father wouldn't allow us. He said we'd get hurt, so we stayed inside and we imagined our own worlds. And we spent so much time there together, ruling over those places. Those were happier times, before we grew apart. I never did, no, I guess I don't. Jeanette, if I were to offer you equal control in Santa Monica, would you quit consorting with Tongue? I'll stop working against you with him. But since I've got him in my pocket already, there's no reason for me not to pay him a little visit once in a while, when he can be of use. That's not a bad plan. There's just one more thing. I want to be in charge of Santa Monica, but only publicly. I want you to continue to convince others that our relations are strained. That way, we know who our enemies are. I agree. Take it. I'd hate to look at it again and think of what almost transpired. I suppose now that Jeanette and I have settled our differences, I'll call off the feud with Tongue.
Bertram's hiding in an empty oil tank at the old gas station. I'll tell him to expect a visitor, and I'll ask him to be extra nice.
Please give Santa Monica's regards to the prince.
And keep your tongue tied about what happened tonight, or we'll have to kill you.
Good. There we go. Like, feels good, man. Unfortunately, and it's a slightly unfortunate thing, for all we talked about in the previous episodes, the ability to go and go back and forth, and it being a living, breathing world, and us being able to interact with whomever. I think this is the last interaction on this path. I don't think that we can. Yeah, we'll never see Therese or Jeanette again. Sorry, that's a bit of a spoiler, but like, you might as well know now because it's it's kind of sad, really. What was the password? 1 Baroness 3. Yeah, we don't about that. The humble servant, as well. Probably find some spirits, and probably that's not quite anything else. Oh, okay, fine. Vandal Cleaver. Oh, that would have been the other guy. Really sorry to do this, but the men won't work out when it says haunted. 3. Why was so mean, but he's not so bad when he gets no. You're the disgusting one. And now your bitchy attitude is tearing us apart. You need to cool off while you go swim in the Pacific. Cool. Next up we have contacts, which will hopefully be slightly less lewd than things. Business. Okay. LaCroix is the Prince of the City. Okay, so we've got his number. Sung. Masquerade. Johnson. Construction. Okay, fine. Miller. Jeff the Flow Miller. This jockey. Oh, okay, fine. Vandal's the ghoul, isn't he? Oh, he's the Blood Bank manager. Fine. And then Libo. I'll cover that later. Fantastic. Right, well, that's that. So now we can go and see Bertram. We can potentially... I suppose we could have a look at what we need here. We've got 10 points. Tempting as it might be to put things on like computer to level 4, it's not necessarily worth it. Because basically a lot of things will be capped out at 3 anyway. That should get us through most laptops, or at this point we're probably better off doing a spread. Security is useful. We can probably try and get by without stealth. I will take a point in brawl, and that leaves 4, which should go on stamina or strength, but is instead going on appearance because I'm useless. Right. Fabulous. Right, okay. We might as well get cracking and go and do this thing with Bertram. I know we don't have full blood, unless there's anything else in the log. Tongue hard, yeah, it's not going to be able to do that. Oh. Lily's in the Surfside Diner. Did I... The Nothing.
What's wrong?
I'm eating.
Hey.
What'll it be?
Pale strange types
Is
of
that a trick question?
girls find it pale.
Pale girls. Oh, like the Fitzsimmons albino. Yeah, she hasn't been in here in ages.
A couple of
Let me think. Oh yeah, about 4 dozen a week. Thin blood. Sounds familiar. Is that one of those tropical diseases?
showing it.
I know I've heard that before. Oh, that girl. Nice girl. First decent human being I've seen in here for years. Not like all the junkies and crazies I normally see. Yeah, I remember her. Yeah, weird. She left a tip, but she didn't order a thing. Yeah, she looked so hungry, too. Just sat there all night with a full glass of water in front of her, talking about this and that. She seemed lonely, a little scared, so I let her stay in the booth until we closed. She left some stuff here. You seem to know her. Why don't you give it back to her if you run into her?
Okay, cool. So, what do we get? Bail bond for Ralph Totem. Okay. Girl photo. Yes. Willie and her person things. Right, okay. Don't really remember. Trash. Well, I'm going to switch off the blood strike. It's a useful spell, but it's getting quite annoying. It's just popping up all the time. Cool. Yeah, we are right towards the end of the Santa Monica part of this, which basically equates to the first quarter of the game. Again, if you ignored if you've not played it before and you ignored the warning at the start of the video, yeah, we're literally nearly a quarter of the way through this. It is not a long game.
Look at the ocean. I used to love swimming out into her at the crack of dawn. Be my guest. Seems no one will talk about it. This all started that night in the diner. Maybe you could start there.
Right, okay, so fish of the woman. So I guess maybe we could try and find her. What about Kilpatrick? He might have some deeds on her. I also vaguely recall, second stream, that there was a section, not Foxy Boxes, which we'll be dealing with later. The salvage part. Well, we can't get there yet, but I feel like there's a bits and pieces there. Yeah, that's very good. Doom say this, Doom say that. Yada yada yada.
Hey there, Slick.
Hey, got some info, Muddy.
So what'd you find out about Muddy?
Got some place downtown.
Alright, then. I'll have to call in some bounty on it.
Don't really
Oh,
reckon.
right. See you around.
Oh, I don't think I necessarily wanted to do that, if I'm honest, but think I kind of... Let's see what did it say? Maybe you can, even though Carter is quickly losing against me. Okay, so fine, we don't need to worry about that. A photo, a key, and a bail bond for Ralph Totem. Oh, do we have the... Okay, cool. So that key that we got that I didn't even notice opens up the back of the red car. Are you saying silver play? Who's moping? Cramnet. Right, okay. Wasting time with this. Right. Where's it gone? It's the secretariat. But more importantly, Lily's journal. Let's silence it before Ross, Germany. So you can grab a few bags and get out. Right, okay. I see. What's all? Oh, right, okay. The art gallery, presumably.
Move along. Crime scene. Gonna have to have.
What's going on?
Some lunatic broke into the game. Yeah, I'm afraid.
Right, okay. I was like, oh, sure, I remember seeing Lily around from the photo. Okay, can't get through. Okay, cool. Right, okay. Let's have nosy. I think we saved before we came in. So.
Who are you? What are you doing back here?
If you don't know, you shouldn't be asking.
Oh, you here for the special sauce? I think you want the clinic upstairs. Are you sure you're supposed to be here?
Have the special sauce.
Okay, stupid question, Phil. She's in the freezer. Today's code is pink, Phil. It's, landing, 1969.
Thank you. Oh, hello. Oh, no. Freezers. Okay, well, I'm just trying that was 1969. No, apparently it's not. So what is it? Ambrosia. Yeah. Temperature. Freezer 1. List. Okay, fine. Passcode. 1969. Okay, should have already known that. Yeah, I guess it's that way, but we'll see if we can't find anything else first. Oh, brilliant. Just tidy that up. And tidy that up. Lovely. And then... anyway. Oh, cool. Success, but there's nothing in here. So okay. Oh, hello. Wasn't expecting that. You gonna? Was that like a one-off or? Please. Right. Okay. Cool. And that was kind of disappointing. There's a computer. Cadavers. Cowbell. Interesting. A Bobo G. Which is a bit of the baseball bat. Faltz D. Okay, yeah. Jane Doe. Suspected, yeah, that's her. And Perry D. Okay. Whatever. Can we go and put this like somewhere there? Okay, fine. What the hell is... I'm going to save the game. I think I'm going to use the bar slot because... Is this... have we just opened... This is... okay, cool. So, yeah, alright, fine. So that's... I guess we can only open it from one side, but that's now giving us a shortcut back. Fine by me. I got that. We got that. There's a morgue, but morgues aren't the same as freezers, are they? Oh. Okay, this is... that is infuriating. Okay, we need to get... oh my god, right. Yeah. Okay, and after all that, nothing. I'm not sure this is where we want to be anyway, to be honest. So, and can you walk you this way? Never mind. Okay. Fortunately, we've now lost our bearings, but okay, here. Stuff. I was kind of hoping there'd be blood bags in there, but no. Again, kind of hoping for the best, but most importantly, so maybe it's not. I've been inattentive? I don't quite know why I'm doing this, if I'm honest with you, but I thought it might reveal miraculous secrets. It is instead done nothing more than pile some boxes in the corner. But, you know, boxes are as boxes do. For God's sake. Right, well, okay, no joy there. That's an exit. Is it like an actual exit, or no? This is right. Okay, so that's where we came in. Okay, fine. So that's his room. We can do that too. This is a locked room that we can presumably access. Either like from the back of here, maybe, or please go in. Okay, perfect. Right. So one of them was like a door or something. You'd have to assume the last one, wouldn't you? Just put that. Yeah. Edge it in there. Once again, I am left regretting. Ah, there we go. All right. Okay. Boom. Hello.
You don't look well at all. Oh, sweet mother of God!
That facial expression.
It's never been so satisfying. All of it. I drank until I heard his heart stop, and I was sucking on a dry, dead artery. It was euphoric. But I've never killed anyone before.
you.
What just happened? It's not who I am. I've never done anything like that before. I'm not a monster.
Calm down, it's alright.
I tried to steal some blood. I heard they sold it. I was hungry, and I can't hunt in town. It caught me, and I was trapped. Thought I'd never escape, but I killed a man. I had to get out of here.
Right.
My name is Lily. E? You know E? How do you know E? I tried to tell E about his condition, but he was so furious at me for what I'd made him into, he wouldn't listen. The thin blood, from what I've been told, is a vampire whose blood is weaker than most.
8th generation, as I recall.
Rolf, my sire, told me some vampires consider thin blood a bad omen and want them destroyed. Rolf wasn't a thin blood, and apparently I am. I don't know why. Rolf abandoned me. His group wouldn't take me in. They said I was a liability. He left me with so many questions, and I did the same thing to E, but I didn't want to leave E. He forced me out of his life. I should go. I have to get out of here. Maybe out of this soon.
We should go see you on the beach.
He doesn't hate me anymore?
Oh, yeah.
I'll go see him. Thank you.
I totally rescues pro bono if you got for me. It generally rewards you doing that, but
Tonight, what I did, please don't
Yeah.
tell Eve. It's not my fault. I couldn't control it. I've never done anything like this before. I'm no killer.
promise that it's no fault. Right, and then
I can't go and let that bitch out. There's one less villain in the world now. I can't let her go and eat him, huh? Now I'll never get to do that bastard myself. Well, you know what? No blood for you. No more.
okay.
That's interesting. A missed opportunity. Guns make people cocky. They never appreciate what a skilled hand married to a knife can do. All you have to do is get close enough to cut off the trigger finger. Or their face. You like to talk, don't you? I want to hear a story. Tell me, what's the best way you violenced up someone? I want to hear every grisly detail. If I like your story, I'll sell you some blood. Blood comes from out of the living, from all kinds in a red torrent. Crimson seep at the speed of a heartbeat. For each drop, a teeny bit of life shed. You don't care how it's got, as long as it is. You'll be begging for it, and not getting any.
But I mean, like, also, like, I'm a vampire, and I'm pretty tough. So can I not just knock you in? No. You have got the world's best office thing.
Blood don't grow on trees.
I do like it.
Now that you let that one go, I have to go out and find someone else to fill the chair. But it's kind of chilly out, and now that my co-pilot's been devoured,
a fresh batch. Oh, I should have looked.
The bitch who owns me and this place runs the asylum. Lots of young, stupid.
Oh, so we could use that.
Not like the putrid, stinking vagrant blood we so often get.
Right, so we could sell somebody here, but we are absolutely not going to do that.
The bitch who owns me.
Yeah, fine. Yeah. Oh, that's Vandal. Yeah, okay, yeah. Well, anyway, yeah. Absolutely, obviously, fuck that guy. I'd like to pretend that Vandal is an outlandish character and that I have never met anybody ever like Vandal, but unfortunately, that would not be true. What a depressing world we live in. Oh god, that one guy. Some people suck. You know, like, I mean, like, it's a round world and all that. I don't mean to sound like hippie-ish, but, like, you know, lots of good people do, like, you know, shitty things or have shitty views, but they're still decent people. And every now and then you just meet a complete fucking weapon. Okay, well, she found Lily.
I want my Lily back. She told me all about what happened. I don't know why you helped this, but your blood's worth bottling. I'll never let her go again. Thank you.
Welcome, E.
We're going to be getting out of LA soon. Too dangerous here. Rosa told us something big's about to happen, and I don't want to be here when the jack comes out of the box. Take that for what you will.
Jack comes out of the box. I don't like the sound of that. Goodbye. Last one.
Hi.
How'd it go with you?
Life's been hard on him. Both of us. But he forgives me. We're leaving soon. I have some family with a place out in the middle of nowhere in Oregon. It should be okay for us to stay out there. As long as we're together.
Vampires in Love, you guys make a great April. Okay, fine. And then we'll just lastly speak with all. Okay. Yeah, maybe later. Right, okay, cool. So how does that leave us in the world of... yeah, I'm not going to replant a Lily. That's absolutely not happening. I think it literally is just security. I think getting that to level 3 is useful. We are now going to have the... Well... It's an extended combat section. Are we going to do this extended combat section tonight? I think we are. I might take a brief toilet break before the... okay, that's... Yeah, that. That's the mystical sun. Yeah. No. I've gone entirely the wrong way, but never mind. Can we... Nope. Well.
I don't think so.
I think what we will do is we'll save it and we'll instigate the conversation. I'm sure that there's something that we do there. I can't remember. Yeah, we're gonna talk to Bertram. Yeah.
These travels down the Kindred Grape.
Great. Yeah.
Watching the place.
Spot.
The Sabbat. She's your green. It's like this, but the Sabbat. They glorify their... As far as I... Yeah.
Yeah, fine.
Yes, I...
Right, okay, I'm going to take a 2-second break and then, what will be longer than 2 seconds? It's the lies you can't stand, isn't it? That was fabulous. So I was born ready. Let's go. Except I wasn't born ready, but whatever. The this mission, along with several other missions, it was something that I struggled with when I first played the game. This is a lengthy combat stealth section, depending on how you want to do it. Because, as we've discussed previously, there's no combat experience in Bloodlines, which is definitely for the better, it does mean that we don't necessarily love being in combat. But yeah, okay. Oh, we could have stealth killed him the other way, but you know, might as well get our lunch. Very, very nice. Okay, well, there's somebody there. Because there's a level of detection. Where is the somebody? Don't know. Okay, gun ammo. Guns are meant to be the thing that we're going to be good at, but then we discovered punching things in the face. Okay. Not much there. So I don't know. Did I pick up the right thing? I assumed it was this box, but oh, don't know. Right, okay. There's one. There are two. So through that part. Okay. That's how we deal with that. I think there's a limited number of folks and things in this section. Can you recall? Okay, well, he is just a tramp, I think, so we can probably ignore him. Let's get War on the go.
Yo, what the fuck is going on here tonight? Marcus is all in everyone's face and shit.
Didn't you hear? A new shipment came in, some pretty serious hardware.
Yeah, I heard. But what the fuck? They get that kind of shit in here all the time. What's so different about tonight?
I don't know. Marcus is tense as a motherfucker. Maybe you heard something.
Like what?
Like, I don't know, but keep your fucking eyes open. Someone better tell those clowns in the freight house to quit playing cards before Marcus comes out and starts peeling fucking caps. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear you.
Cool. Can we go around? Like, as I say, there's very little point in killing more people than you absolutely categorically need to. That seems to be an invisible wall. That also seems to be an invisible wall. Is there a way over or on top of these things? Sometimes there is. Excuse me, Mr. Man, who I'm just sneaking past at my leisure. Ooh. Could be something this way. Oh. Like, we technically get like ammunition, but as I say, it's just not worth it really. Okay. Okay. Kind of hope that you'd have a better thing of dealing with that. Hopefully that didn't aggro everybody in a 10-mile radius. But we'll see. That is another Tyran, reminding us that we should have sold our existing Tyrans before coming through here, but oh well. As I say, this by the way, do we have any points of the character sheet? No, nothing. Okay. Just stealthily jump on these boxes. Okay, we'll take it. As I say, that's another one of those that we will never see use of. Right, I think. Very good. Can we get through here? Can get through here. Right, okay, yeah, so this is inside the warehouse itself. Things are a lot more technical here, but you'll get to see a bit more of like why a Nosferatu stealth build has serious legs in this endeavour. Right, okay, so I think we go like this. Top 10 places I would really rather not be. Good. No. Yes, it is a little bit from the school of, are we vampires or are we Peter Jackson's elves? But yeah. Well, I think we're possibly meant to jump down here. We may even be meant to climb down on those. Let's do some saving. No one's there. I'm sneaking around. Fantastic. Oh, what's this? Okay, I was kind of assuming that. Do I have to? Right, okay. What do you mean I can't use it? telling me I can use it. E. Okay, arming explosive. Or we may be running out without a full collection of stuff. Oh gosh, right, okay. Oh god. Oh. Okay, well. I regret nothing. I regret some things. For me, this is definitely a thing that I regret. Right, okay, I've suffered a final death, which is entirely understandable in the circumstances. If we can just load up that again, and maybe not charge into that room as soon as we saw the timer. Right. So we stealth through here. We somehow do not get seen, despite the fact we were very obviously at 100%. Okay. Please. Okay, right, well, it looks like that approach has not worked at all. I guess we could try and kill... I think the trouble is if we try and kill one of them, then we sort of end up in a battle with all of them. I don't think there's a better way we can get across there, is there? I don't... State of them thing now. Please, open the fucking door. What's this? See you later, suckers. See you later, suckers. See you. Okay, this was not the room. Right, mistakes were made. Okay. And we can probably get out in the time that we have, but I guess maybe we do need to plan our method of egress a little better than we did that time. Oh, he's not dead. Shit. Okay, well, we don't need to know. How did you even get that? I need a feed. Right, okay. Okay, we'll appear to have already fallen down there. But either you grab him or you don't. Okay. Alright, well, he doesn't know. Or he doesn't know, definitely can hurt him. Let's just chill out. Okay, I guess you're not going to chill out, are you? Back behind the desk. And wait for all this to blow over. Shit. I'm hiding. You don't remember when I was here, do you? Oh, they're gone. Right, well. Let's just wait for all this to blow over. Maybe we can get some health back. Okay. We're in a police squad style standoff, but otherwise it's okay. I think I can take him. There we go. And then we head back to precious cover. Trouble is with this, we only have so many blood strikes in us. And I think that there is a guy in that section there, sort of behind the potted plant, which is not super ideal. I don't know, can we use... we're not exactly awash with it. The trouble with the gun is that we okay. That's just a shanker. Okay, so it looks like they're very much alive to the situation. Apart from when I stand exactly here, at which point the detection fails. So what if I hide behind this chair? What now? Yeah, I still think they're fairly alert, aren't they? Right, okay, well, while he's crying out who's there, I think I'm just going to save in bar. And I think, yeah, okay, they're gone, they lost them or whatever. We'll see if we can aggro one person. Whoa, God. Okay. I think he's stuck behind there. Gonna come charging out. I don't think we can shoot them through the windows, unfortunately. Hey, where did they go? Okay. We are definitely going to need to feed on all those bastards at some point. That is not good odds for us. Can we actually F2 pivot to shotty for this? Oh god. Oh, don't fucking stand there reloading if it... Okay, no.
Hey, where'd they go?
Right. Come on. Get on to Papa.
Huh?
That's it.
Freeze, motherfucker!
Okay. Well, that's not quite what I had hoped for, but okay, guess we'll take it. We can probably at this point put another save onto bar. We basically just need to get our way out of here. So this is just kind of this bit, isn't it? Is that? Whoa, Christ! Where are the shots coming from? It might be as well as to switch to that for now. Yeah, I'm not quite sure if it's what the hitting mechanic is. Is that luck based or is that skill based? It's not 100% clear to me. Cool. Okay. Well, whether it is luck or skill based, I do not know. But I seem to have won this particular encounter, if not the others. Right, so we could sneak round through the front entrance, but why on earth would we want to do that? Come on. Oh shit, look at that. Yeah, perfect. Perfect. Absolutely nailed it. Get that. Go on, open the door. Although actually, to be honest, if we can get that, I really would like some blood if it's possible. How many are there? Too many.
Hey, stop, man!
this. Okay. Right, what about you? Where are you? Where are you, you swine? I would like to bleed you dry. Oh, there's fucking more of you in it, right? Okay. Yep, see you later. Right, at this point, I think we can probably think about making our escape. We have got a way out. Fortunately, he has reckoned without my incredible ability to run away. Yep, 99. Wait, no, okay, right. Oh god, right. Right, you. Okay. Yeah, okay, well, mistakes were made. So it turns out there was more to it than that. I guess that one guy follows us. We can probably just at least check that there's... Oh, so we haven't even been this way yet. Okay, that's unfortunate.
What was that? Huh?
Well, we all know you're just there. Cost me a lot of health, but whatever. Right, the other guy is there. I think I can drain him. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna make a go with it. There we go. Oh dear, right, okay, that's problematic. Or is it? Because... Right, good. So those two are down. There isn't like an up there route, is there? So where did we get? Go on, okay. I'm assuming that this is not what is in here. Well, we failed anyway, but nevertheless. Can't do anything with the gasoline, I guess. Right, okay, so we're going to have to come through here anyway, so we might as well get a shotgun to the face. Good, right, okay, so you're there. Will you come through this door? Oh, you will come through this door. Fuck's sake. Oh, this mate's come. Oh god, all his mates have come. Oh god. I don't know if I'm hitting them there. I'm certainly willing to give it a go. No, patience. Slow and steady wins the race. I also don't know if these things respawn, so this might be an entirely wasted venture anyway. But yeah, I think we're going to need to come through here. Right. To be honest, I mean, there's definitely going to be one alive, but we might have gotten. We didn't get him. That's right, you can say hello to my little friend. Yeah, it's a bit weird how it's all working with these crosshairs and the shooting mechanics. I wouldn't want to hazard to guess as to what's happening. God. For fuck's sake. Oh, he died anyway. They both died anyway. And that looks like we're outside, which is good enough, I think, for a running out of here. So, okay, cool. Right, I think this is prime escape juice. We could go up there. Quite sure what happened there, but certainly not going to let it happen again. Was that? Ooh. Oh, so maybe over there is the play, actually. Okay, so yeah, let's do that. Save the game as blah blah blah. Like I said, I don't know if these folks come and respawn. I'm pretty sure the actual vampires will. But we'll see. Right, cool. There's probably extra things that we can find in here, but we're not going to find them. We are going to leg it. Yeah, I know. Huh. Someone's blown off our arm there. I'm hoping that we can just out-mobility them. That they will not think as fast as ourselves. Really? Really? Yeah, I thought we'd do that. But thankfully, I have a cunning plan to place one foot in front of the other foot repeatedly. This was confusing when it first happened.
The warehouse. Your handiwork, I presume?
Right, well.
Not experienced much in the creatures of the night, are you? For future reference, you might keep in mind that werewolves aren't in the habit of introducing themselves.
Who are you?
I see my reputation for once does not precede me. My name is Beckett. I haven't been following
Beckett.
you per se.
Just
We've
Beckett.
coincidentally been at the same places at the same time for different reasons. So sorry if I unnerved you. Tell me, have you by chance seen or felt anything strange since your embrace?
No, it's been completely normal. I didn't really see anything out of the ordinary.
Most of my contacts here report sensing something unusual in the night air, like a sense of dread or pressure. But I'm not a native to these parts, so I can't tell if it's irregular. And since you're still
A little volume, just one
you're
more.
not attuned to it. Pleasure meeting your acquaintance, but there are rumblings for me to discredit. We shall, I'm certain, meet again. Or never again. Good night, young one, and be careful. You're very likely being hunted by the Sabbat.
Night, Beckett. See you later. Right. Poor congratulations on me for that brilliant piece of whatever that was. Right.
Nice work, fledgling. I felt that explosion a mile away. It's all over the news, too. Man, there's gonna be some pissed off Sabbat just howling for blood tonight. Beckett? Oh, I know of him. Why? No kidding. Huh. Must be something major happening if he's in town. Beckett is a historian of sorts. He's unearthed more vampire lore than anyone. Well, that's all Beckett does. Seek the truth behind our condition. You better get back downtown. Prince LaCroix's gonna want to hear all about this victory.
So just before I hit that on my way button, because it's going to start off another series of cutscenes. If I had a complaint about the adaptation of World of Darkness's Vampire the Masquerade into video game form, and I have so few complaints, I think it's a wonderful adaptation. I think they've done really well. If I had one complaint, it's that it's kind of sometimes it feels a little bit like a whistle-stop tour. Sometimes like some of the point for me, and you don't need to worry about it, but like if you're not familiar with the books, but like when you encounter the Naharaja, it was just like, right, okay, so we're just going to see almost literally everybody from the book. Like it's like I don't think they really get across the sense of rarity. Like one of the things with the books, like I think that they say that the sustainable rate of vampires, I'm not sure whether they include true bloods in it, thin bloods in it, is like one vampire for every 1 million people, or something like that. Like the population things of it are just meant to be incredibly small in the books, and in this, it doesn't. It sort of gets that, But the fact that there's just like LA has got one of everything is just a little bit out there. But yeah. So, right, okay. Well, could we just leave? Or let's only take trance off. We got a map. No, we don't have a map. Sorry. Okay. So can we just literally go down? Oh, we've got more points. We've got security, which is thing number 1. I feel like I keep missing stuff, so I'm going to get on that. I think do we just have to go here? I mean, that would have been a nice effect, but no. Oh, there'll be a taxi somewhere. Can we please not have those distracting things appearing above everyone's heads? There'll be a taxi somewhere. Yeah, and so this is another thing of like the taxi driver is it's not especially mentioned, but like if you go in like the game files, he's got a particular name. It's just I don't know. It's cool within the game. It's less cool within the adaptation of the world.
Where to?
Away from here. So yeah. This map. I mean, and again, the general tightness of the game. As I say, that's the first quarter of the game done, more or less. So the idea, but this map just feels like it's going to just expand out. And expand out it does. Do we get? Yeah, here we are. Yeah, perfect. Ouch.
Let's drain it. Let's stake it and leave it out for the sunrise.
We're going to have a lot of fun with this one. Think you could blow up our warehouse and get away with it? Ah, lick.
Its eyes and its tongue and its teeth. I want its teeth.
Camera the fuck. Boys, I think we could all use a little entertainment. Those of you sitting in the first few rows will get wet. Son of a bitch!
Leave.
There's 3 of us, Rodriguez.
Yeah. 3 of us. What are you gonna do? Shoot us?
This ain't over. We'll find you. You too, Rodriguez. You're both dead. Nobody messes with the Sabbat and lives.
Keep moving. Trouble sure seems to like you. Good effort. Execution needs a little work. You look like shit. Name's Nines.
Thanks for your help.
Should have been more careful, maybe. This ain't the burbs.
No, it's not. I remember you from the co-op.
Kid, I got things to deal with. Why don't you pay me a visit at the last round tonight? I don't know what you've heard so far, but it's time you heard the real story.
I'll do that.
This is a mean existence. Stay out of trouble, kid.
Okay. That's Nines. We'll definitely be paying a visit to the last round, but probably not because of Nines, to be honest with you. This is downtown. Check out this. This is probably the biggest. It's more or less, it's a similar size, slightly bigger than Santa Monica. We're spending slightly more time here. This is kind of the main area. As I say, the Chinatown's kind of smaller to my recollection, and then Hollywood's I guess kind of the similar size. So you know, about a quarter of the way through the game. What do you think of this episode? It's been a kind of weirdly structured one, because we started with the end of the end of Santa Monica, which is the the Therese and Jeanette arc, which obviously I've kind of cheesed a bit. Not like cheesed, but I've gone back through to do again, which I know won't be to everyone's satisfaction. I think that bit's superbly written and handled. I think that I love. it's even the fact that just saying I love Therese and Jeanette. I just think that they're a great character. I think that end factory bit with the Sabbat is something. I think I've mentioned before on the relatively recently we did a video with a breakdown on area design. I really like all the bits that culminate in the ocean view, or whatever it's called, the hotel. Slightly less, so it's still well executed, but it just doesn't feel as part of Santa Monica as all the other bits. And then you've got and there'll be a couple of these, and some of them are good and some of them are not so good. That drop the bombs off in the Sabbat warehouse. Firstly, it sort of exists in a middle state between the areas, and both in terms of the fact that it's not sort of linked to either, and it is in a transition between the two in terms of where we are in the plot. But also, it doesn't really feel narratively attached to anything. It's just sort of a level that exists between other levels. These are the transitions, and there'll be a few of those. As I say, some of them are better than others. I didn't enjoy it first time around. It's been less painful this time around, but still it just feels kind of separate from it. It was more fun acting with with Therese and Jeanette. Not just because of the obvious sort of sexually charged nature of those interactions, which is whatever else you want to call all that business, is at least interesting. But also because there was a sense of desired outcome, and not just obviously the bit that we kind of, if you want to call it that, save scummed, but every interaction of at least to me when I play it, even now, it's it'd be great, after a bit you end up speaking to Jeanette when you want to be speaking with Therese, and you end up speaking with Therese when you want to be speaking with Jeanette, and it's just, there's a little bit of I don't know, like player manipulation there. That with the whole Sabbat thing, it's like firstly, sorry, why am I here again? Like, was this Mercurio's idea? Because like, I've mostly been following the relationship with Therese and Jeanette, and now I'm just somewhere else doing something else that's apparently significant. It's not awful. It's just, I just don't think it's as good as the bits that the bits that exist within that time, that area, are like contiguous with the world and in a more general sense. I would say that the one at the end of Downtown, because there's a couple of these, the one at the end of Downtown, if I recall correctly, is a lot better. Like it's a similar sort of format thing of just you working your way through a level, but the content and the art direction are just like loads more interesting. It is, once again, I mean, and this is something with, again, that comes from the tabletop roleplay game, that you start to view all these vampires as being part of each of their clans. Their clans are the most defining element of their character, not just their, obviously the Nostrata and their appearance. But yeah, like Beckett and Nines and LaCroix are all very typical of their clans, and they fit in with that. Again, it's part of the way it's adapted the world. Like they've done a really good job of adapting the world. But the simple reality is, to like the most interesting bits are the Malkavians, and Therese Jeanette are brilliant, and we will go, and at the end of this there's another Malkavian. We go and see the psychiatrist, and he's just great, just really great, really well written. I'm not sure who does the writing on Bloodlines. We've not yet had the conversation of like discussing. Excuse me. We've not yet had the conversation of discussing controversial good writers. I say controversial. Although we haven't got time for that today. But I don't know whether it's that person or it's just somebody random has come in, or whether it's somebody from World of Darkness themselves. But I think the writing in this is really, really, the word I would use would be on point. Like it's not necessarily about being Planescape Torment, Disco Elysium, like levels or grades of writing. It's about like finding what the tone is and hitting that. And Bloodlines hits all day long. But downsides, like the obvious one, which already, just looking at the episode count should be clear. It's a very short game. Does a lot with its short time. It is a short game. But this has not been a short episode. 2 hours 42 minutes. I think we will call it there. We have hit downtown. I'd say we've done a lot this episode. We'll just backtracked a bit. What do you think of the episode? What are your thoughts on Bloodlines? So I was going to quit out, but I'm going to ask you this. If you've played this before, and I hope you have, because I hope anybody who... I really do hope that, like, I'm convincing you to play these games, not just to watch me play them. But, yeah, like, what do you think of this? What do you think of the writing? What do you think of the themes? What do you think of the quest lines, the area design, anything? Say all that. I'm going to put one boot in on Vampire the Masquerade, by the way. Compared, just because it's here, going on as we're speaking. Is that... Am I actually being shot at intentionally, or is that just ambient sound? Sorry, 2 seconds. It sounds for all the world like the character is being shot at. I can't see where. Anyway, yeah. Compared to Fallout, and many games that come on channel, the one thing that the Bloodlines isn't first rate on is the Foley's a bit rubbish. That gunshot, like, I'm not saying it's a bad gunshot sound. I'm just saying that, over the years I've owned some very dramatic hole punchers that, would probably put that to shame. Anyway, whatever. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode. I know I've enjoyed playing it, which is nice. And no, go on, damn it. One last quick thing with this. It's great playing Bloodlines. I'm going to play Bloodlines. I'm going to play this through. I'm pretty sure I'll get to completion with this because it's just good fun. Although we do have the sewers level to go yet. But oh dear, we have this coming. I didn't see this coming. It looks like there is a kick-off happening. When did we save? I guess we saved in downtown, so I guess... It's, yeah, I mean, like... Discuss. That's the other thing about... That's just... God bless Jim Kane. Absolutely. A man with no interest whatsoever in that. But, for the grace of gamers. Yeah, the other thing with the channel, we've been covering, I think, lately, Knights of the Old Republic, and then this. We're spending a little bit too much time at the upper ends of the tier list. We're going to do Bloodlines. I have every intention of seeing this through, and I'm sure I will. But I think after that, I think it might be, well, I won't quite say time to play some Dross, but I think we need to have a look at what's lower down the list. But that is very, we've got a whole lovely game here to experience first. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you next time. Bye bye.